Still hide away then by the boxes, holding down that angle and actually just going to take down Crazy before Luke also falls. It is the mainly Romanian team then to take the lead. 1-0 lead. I think if you're RAH, you're just going to have to basically ignore that round in some capacity. They've been doing really well here in Open. On Inferno specifically, even if we haven't seen them, obviously we haven't seen them a lot here recently on stream. The last game that we did see was obviously with Tuna Ninos, and that was on Inferno with a comprehensive 16-7 victory, and follow that up with another one of the same ilk against Paint Squad. So Stefan does just run in here. The USP's doing a bit of damage though. RedPack specifically getting 2 kills, even if it doesn't. This is assault and a lot more. Those 2 kills will be, I think, okay, especially with never getting none of those AKs picked up. So some decent economical damage for RAH can buy back similar sort of win to losses. These middle tier teams. It's not starting out well here. Just the Deagles in this round are doing a bit of work. Specifically Crazy, who's just feeling a little bit hot right now on that Deagle. He must be feeling it. 2 headshots to give up 2 rifles to his teammates. They're going to stay on B for now. Topple, the only one here in pit, and he does get spotted out. If he'd got a kill there, I think there is still around, but now probably shouldn't be going for anything here. RAH, again, probably just a save. Don't have a lot of control in Banana either, so he just loses that fight. That could cost him. Quiff smartly spots out Thing and gets him, even as he did get traded by the Molotov itself. Now, just the 2 players left, with Crazy the only one on this side of the map. Smart jump as well from Never, but oh! Crazy keeps himself in it. Nade gets thrown in as well to damage up. He's doing a lot of work here. We'll have to watch out for that flank eventually from CT, but he keeps on spraying. Crazy. Cut it down to a 2-on-2, but then Luke just walks in straight to the pushed up tree player. Means that RedPack are up to a 7th round. Not the start they were looking for here with RAH. Quite different, of course, as well from the Tuna Ninos game, where the start was, I think, 11-0 in favor of RAH. Here, far from it. Thing that, what an aggressive move that is in a good way this time. So he did get a trade, not quite the same. When RAH still lose out on the man advantage, as has been quite the theme here so far. The over-committing, the over-aggression. Good kill. Topple gets that AK as well, but peeks in and instantly gets dumped. Marcel does with that time. And we will need a minor miracle here on the Deagles though. I guess Crazy getting that headshot is not a minor miracle, but a rather common occurrence, unfortunately for him. RedPack already lost his life on B. Crazy doesn't take the route of Banana here, where the bomb, where there was a defuse kit, instead walks straight into the CT stack. Marcel holding him down, still with it. Chance given, not taken. That time for Crazy as Marcel snipes him out. 3 kills in that round, 11 in the game. A must-win round then for RAH to get back into this one, at all, I suppose. Even with accidentally buying up a scout, I don't think that's impacted too much. They still have a decent buy here for sure. Crazy back on that op again. They're going to go back in for aggressive peaks, it looks like. Not quite as aggressive this time. And thank the ones above for that. Felt like we've been watching the same round over and over. At times here. Especially in the gun rounds. RedPack stacking up a Banana here. No nades to use for RAH to take them out of it. Instead they just smoke off and now push up just that little bit closer. Topple Trying to play the angle here. Pushes in. Awkward timing. That's perfect. Very, very smart move from Topple. Savvy stuff as he now flashes in crazy as well. It's a good flash. But he's not peeked off of it. Instead he goes late. Which does get a trade at least. Now they can get out. Finally. They find one where they don't drop the man advantage even as Quiff gets a kill back. Still waiting on B as well. They're actually rotating off that angle now. Quiff stuck in pit. Not even a bad spot for him because he seems to be drawing quite a bit of attention. Nobody's rotated over just yet towards B where Topo is alone. Oh, and he loses that fight, look. Now the 2-on-3, 2-on-2 on the site itself. Oh, open! Topo takes it with a smile as well. WRAH won't be expected to come out of Banana. Time's running out. They're going to win the round here, RAH. In quite the circumstances, RedPack just locks it up. Finally around.
It's a
some of
halfway,
it fortune,
so they're trying to win that
but
final
you have
round.
to say, a lot of
Either
it's
way, I think this hole is too deep to dig themselves out of. Unless they can win this round, which even then, I'm not sure if they're coming back from 12 very frankly.
Now it's all about honor. Not a lot of honor in that, though. Topple getting taken down quite quickly. We've now doubled up on the auto snipers, by the way. We're in that type of game. We're in that type of open game specifically, where one team is just playing around a little bit with the auto snipers. Not even have that be a massive financial risk. Or any financial risk at all, because they keep winning rounds here. WRAH the final chance in this round as Fing did get one. He sprays in, gets 2 kills as well. He actually just locks up the round entirely. The 4 kills, meaning that RAH still see themselves fight it out a little bit here. Again, I was talking about how it's all about honor from this point. At least some of that is restored. Eversley and Co just peek in, go straight for middle. Rushing into second mid, in fact, with that MP9, which apparently has more range than the AKs. And up maybe even further so, of course. As RAH just tremble on into the nightmare and find themselves the losers of tonight. And in a big way. 16-2 the score in favor of RedPack on Inferno here tonight. That's all we'll get for this one. For tonight, unfortunately. Yeah, whatever. Alright. That's RAH then. Unfortunately dropping to a 3rd defeat of the open season after having quite the run there of 4 games in a row, including admittedly a forfeit win. They now drop to 4-3 with a couple games coming up here in the week. Again, as I said during the start of the stream, you'll have to follow WRAH Esports to see how they're streamed and when you'll see them. Make sure to follow that at WRAHEsports on Twitter. You can also follow the Twitch here for some of the games. Hopefully a few more bright games than what we saw here tonight. Yeah, a lot to work on here. Despite looking good on Inferno a little earlier with some good CT sides, that ended up being, in a weird way, the defeat of today, losing obviously 13 rounds on in that first half. And that's going to be it for tonight. As I mentioned, we'll hopefully see some better games come out soon. And we'll see if RAH can keep that winning record. See you next time. For now, have a good evening.